Very pleasant good evening and welcome to week 2 of our Friday night football frenzy alongside Thad Brown. I'm John Kutchko, and Thad, unlike a week ago, we didn't have to dodge any thunder or lightning. It was a pretty smooth night tonight.
Yeah, miracles never cease. We actually got games played without delays.
And some very good games, including our Frenzy Showcase game, which had Pittsford traveling to Hilton. And let's check in with our colleague Corey Heppola for the game of the night. Corey, take it away.
Guys, both Hilton and Pittsford came in 1-0, and that's why we picked it as our football frenzy focus, because we knew both teams were undefeated. Little did we know it was going to be probably the best game of the year, and that is what we got. Hilton came in. They were up 20-7 at the half. Well, back comes Pittsford. Dominick DeLucia. The guy had 6 touchdowns last week, a touchdown here. Pittsford would take a 21-20 lead. Fourth quarter, though, Hilton, DJ Ligori to Nadale Folks, and that would set up a touchdown for Hilton, so they would take a 26-21 lead. Pittsford back with DeLucia. Another touchdown, his 4th of the day. That made it 29-26. Well, Hilton, their backup quarterback had to come in because of an injury. Rob Farina leads them on a 4th quarter drive. Touchdown Hilton, Derek Richards. They had a 4-point lead with 45 seconds to go. Now 15 seconds left. Grant Heyman to Mark Palmieri. Are you serious? He's down at the foot line. Game's over, right? That, you hear the horn, they say it's over. Hilton beats Pittsford on the left. But wait a second. No, they say 1 second left. And so what's Pittsford going to do? They're going to go to DeLucia. The 6th. He had 6 touchdowns last week, 5 this week, 11 in 2 games. Pittsford beats Hilton 35-33, a remarkable win for Pittsford.
When we were at the 1, they were packing the line. I saw 11 red jerseys right in there, but we were giving to Dom DeLucia, best running back in maybe the state, so I had full confidence we were going to get that touchdown.
It was unreal. It was something out of movies. It was just a great team effort, and just everyone did their part. We got a little lucky, and it just all fell in place.
It did fall into place. Just a wild scene there in the 4th quarter. Dominick DeLucia, this guy, we said it, he has 11 touchdowns, guys, in 2 games, and he's going to be, well, we might hear from him later on. That's all I'm going to say right now. You guys?
Excellent chance of that, Corey. In fact, probably more than.
He's hyperventilating. You won't believe the game I got. And that's why we have that game up top, and it's our frenzy focus. You can't top that.
I think hyperventilating might be exaggerating a tad.
He was, trust me. I took the call. Hey, McQuaid looking to rebound after giving up Thad over 60 points.
For our play of the day, and DeLucia, Dominick DeLucia, his 5th touchdown of the game. This one, as the buzzer sounds, to give Pittsford a come-from-behind dramatic win over Hilton. You know what, John? I think he should be our athlete of the week. He is the guy who has our play of the day.
And for these highlights and many more, please check our website, rochesterhomepage.net. More highlights than anyone else in town can be found online. When Football Frenzy returns, yes, we put the spotlight, Thad, on our athlete of the week.
Be no surprise about that, by the way. And later, we offer up our Bills Friday forecast. But first, the Irondequoit cheerleaders take us to our Football Frenzy scoreboard.
You're watching Football Frenzy on Tuesday!
You know, John, so far this year, Dominick DeLucia has scored every one of Pittsford's 11 touchdowns, including the game winners we saw tonight. He had 6 last week. Almost seems like an understatement now, but he's our athlete of the week. Dom DeLucia scored 6 touchdowns and ran for 229 yards in a season-opening win for Pittsford. But don't expect him to take any credit.
I was just taking what my offensive line was giving me. They did a great job opening up some great holes for me.
When you got down in the backfield, you only got to open up a hole about that big, and he's going in.
And my quarterback, he had 1 passing touchdown to me, but he had 150 yards other than that, which really helped our drives and helped us get down there.
Our receivers get the ball inside the 10, and they know the ball's not coming back to them.
Once we get down there, I mean, you just have to punch it in, so that was my job. I was just doing part of the team.
DeLucia isn't stupid. In fact, far from it. He carries a 98 average and is being recruited by so many Ivy schools, he's going to get a rash.
He knows the field. He knows the blocking scheme. He knows what everybody's doing on the field. I mean, he's literally, in my 17 years as a high school counselor, he might be one of the smartest young men I've ever come across.
I can forget a play, what I'm doing. I can turn and ask Dom, and Dom knows half the time what the play I'm supposed to be running, who I'm supposed to block and stuff. It's just nice having that brain behind you.
DeLucia is a star on the football team, maybe the smartest kid in Pittsford. He's got every reason to act like the BMOC, and yet the people here will go out of their way to tell you he's anything but.
He cares for everybody the same way. I don't care if you're 98 or you're 8. He treats you the same way, and I think people love him because of that.
DeLucia says he plays for his brothers on the team. It's why he's had so much success, and it's something he learned even before high school.
I was in 8th grade going on to freshman football, and for some reason they voted me a captain of the team when I was still a little guy back then, but I think it was a real big confidence booster. I wasn't that good, but I think that that people were depending on me. That really helps me to bring out my best.
What a story, Thad, our Athlete of the Week. Red Wings manager Tom Nieto will not be back in Rochester next season. Neither will hitting coach Floyd Rayford. The Twins informed them both that after back-to-back last-place seasons, they are moving in a different